Hi, this is Majinoni, and here's my review for Batman Beyond issue 2 of 6. There's going to be spoiler warnings, so if you haven't read your book, please come back. Now, I'm really pissed because my comic store, which I don't blame them, had their comic shipment sent to Reno. And it's not going to be until maybe Friday morning until they're going to have all the books out. So I have no new comics. I am pissed beyond belief. If Bruce Wayne if I only waited one day to review Bruce Wayne, my review it'd be on fire. It would have literally been on fire. But I'll be nicer. Or I'll calm down a little bit for Batman Beyond because it really doesn't deserve that much hate. Anyways. If you remember last time, there was somebody going around killing people, and they're pretending to be previous Batman villains, like there's Two-Face and Hush. Well, it starts off right where it left off. You have Commissioner Gordon, which is, Barbara Gordon, and you have Amanda Waller. They're listening to the reports of Hush, and, the police are very careful not to say it's Hush, just that somebody is saying that they're Hush. And, anyways, you have Batman going to see Bruce Wayne, and they're having a nice little discussion about what happened. Who could it be? For those of you who don't know who Hush is, they very quickly tell you the history of Hush and how he's related to Batman. And they go into how Hush died. Now, according to this, Hush went to a building and a woman shot him, but because of, at the time, Batman wasn't on good terms with the police, he couldn't verify if he really was dead or not. So, along the way, Batman Beyond is like, don't you think that maybe that was part of Hush's plan if he was really that smart? And Bruce is like, yeah, I thought about that, and that's a part of it that always bothered me, but I just never was able to verify it. The coroner said, the police said that was who it was, so I kind of just basically took it at face value. Now, part of me thinks that's a very weak excuse, because if you have one of Batman's greatest villains, or potentially one of Batman's greatest villains, one of his best friends, I would think that Bruce would have taken maybe a step further just to double check, dig up the grave, break into the coroner's office to double check, and I thought that was rather sloppy. To me, it just seemed that Bruce Wayne just wanted to end that part of his life without confirming it. And anyways, you have another 2-bit villain that apparently Batman fought at one point in time, and his family was captured, and somebody's in there saying, well, I need to send a message. He kills the family, and what's kind of surprising, he killed the kids, and he left an umbrella. So basically they're trying to imply that this was Penguin's MO, that Penguin did it, but Penguin hasn't been seen for years. So Batman Beyond's flying around, because he's basically listening in, and they're talking about, well, let's get a list together of all the villains and whatnot, and the way Batman Beyond's kind of saying that he suggested that Bruce Wayne wasn't keeping up on things, and Bruce Wayne's like, what are you, freaking nuts? Of course I keep track of all my, villains and whatnot. I have that information. And then, Batman Beyond's like, well, wait a second. We have a break-in. And can you guess who this is? Catwoman. So, Catwoman's breaking into some software place, computer company. They battle it out. This, Batman Beyond's trying to flirt with her to a certain degree, hey, we're supposed to be together, and she's like, no, I'm not your grandpa's Catwoman. And I thought this was a really nice picture here. The way the angle is, it really has a sense of depth and movement to it. It was really nice. So they battle it out, and she pretty much takes him out. I mean, not knocks him out or anything, but she pretty much owns him. And he crashes off, and then Bruce is like, hey, I'm here, I see a report of a break-in, is that who you're dealing with? And he goes, okay, here's the list. So the first person on the list is Calendar Man. Whoa! So he goes to see Calendar Man, and coincidentally, that's the next person that Hush is going to kill. And they do a little, small little battle, and we get a picture, and for the most part, it looks like Hush. Now, if this is Hush, he's really young, he's very strong. The only way he could have be this way is if he had some rejuvenating drug, or he jumped into the Lazarus pit or something like that, which to me doesn't make sense. I wonder if it's somebody else, maybe connected to Hush, or somebody else connected to Bruce Wayne. Personally, I think they should just let him die, and then let's give Batman Beyond the new villain, basically. I thought overall the issue was good. It's entertaining. I think by far this is entertaining me 1,000% more than The Return of Bruce Wayne. Return of Bruce Wayne is just a jumbled mess of a 6-issue commercial to sell toys. Well, this actually is trying to tell a story, and I appreciate that, and I'm really enjoying it. So on Friday, look for my comic haul. There were some good books in there, and I was almost tempted to buy them elsewhere, but to some degree I'm loyal to my store, and then the other part is I have them on my list and they pull it automatically, and so my credit card's charged, but I get a discount. So I'm like, I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to buy a comic twice. So anyways, that's my review. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it. Sorry it took so long to get this one out, but StarCraft 2 is just like owning my time. So subscribe to the channel, and until